To start creating your project, click the Create Project button from the upper right corner or from the bottom of the project's drop-down list. When you create a project, you can customize it to best reflect the type of work which has to be done. You can choose the project type, or you can create one instantly. This will help you filtering your project later on in reports, for instance, whether or not the project splits into phases. The project's purpose, which can be external or internal, if the project will not be invoiced to customers. The Timesheet Sync refers to the type of timesheet synchronization with ERP, when the integration with ERP exists. None means no synchronization. In means that the timesheets will be brought from ERP into SocrateRM. It will not be possible to fill in spent hours on project or to log time on project tasks in SocrateRM. Out means that the timesheets will be filled in SocrateRM, and from SocrateRM, they will be sent to ERP. Then, select a company and a business unit, depending on your company's structure, and a customer. All of these entities are created by administrators in settings. Next, select the project status. Sales for projects with pre-sales activities. Open for ongoing projects. Or closed. Then fill in all the other fields, like the project's period. Optional, add managers and team members. You can also do this later, from project team. You can save the project in this stage. When you want to make adjustments, simply click the Edit button from the project's right side, or go to Project Setup from the project's menu. Let's say that your project has an external purpose, and you want to be able to invoice to your customer. Activate Project Financials. After selecting the currency, follow the 3 steps. Step 1. Fill in the planned amount. The total amount that will be invoiced to the customer. Step 2. Fill in the planned days. The total number of days planned to be spent on project. Next, set the rates that you will use for invoicing. The rates are created by administrators in Company Rate Card. In the Rate Card panel, select a rate card. You can use standard rates, defined globally, at company level, or specific rates defined for the project's customer. Then add rates. For each one, add the number of days, for rates which have the rate type time, or add quantity for rates which have the rate type service or expense. You can also set rates specific to this project by enabling the Custom Rates toggle. Also, in this way you can add the same rate multiple times with different rate values. The committed and cost amounts from Project Stats section are calculated based on the rates and days and quantity you added in the rate card panel. Step 3. Fill in the planned expenses. The total cost of the expenses planned to be spent on project, such as accommodation, allowance, transportation. In Project Stats section you will have an overview of the planned and committed amounts on project, as well as the project cost and project margin. You may want to make sure that committed amount is equal to planned amount. Next, easily create an invoicing schedule. Simply add invoices with the desired date, rate, and amount. After defining the invoicing plan, you may want to check that the total amount set on invoices is the exact amount you planned on project. You can easily do this, as the total amount set on invoices is automatically calculated and shown on Step 1 card. Also, you may want to check that the total days set on invoices with rate type time corresponds to the committed days, which is displayed on Step 2 card, being automatically calculated as well from the rates of type time added at Step 2. You have also the option to manually change an invoice's status, or to add the document number or the document date, if needed. Otherwise, this information is automatically brought from ERP when the integration with ERP exists.